Welcome back, everyone. So, as stated in the last lesson, we were going to set up our conversion tracking, and we can do that from the recommendations based off it telling us to recommend the conversion tracking tool. And we can also do that in the back end of our settings. So, we'll go ahead and set that up now. So, to set up your conversion tracking, what I have to do to go is to conversions and simply click on the plus icon here. Once you do so, you can track your conversions for, depending upon what you're actually using your ads for, whether it's your website, app downloads, phone calls, or import. Majority of everyone is going to use website, and that's what we're going to set it up for as well. So just simply click on website, and what it's going to do is it's going to bring you over to this category where you can actually set that up, right? So it shows you, purchase, lead, page view, sign up, or other. So keep in mind, guys, that this is based off of your business and your industry. If you guys are running an e-commerce business selling shoes online or clothing, right, you would do purchase. For a lead, we are a agency, right? So as a marketing agency, our conversions may be a lead because our leads then turn into a paid point of purchase. Whereas e-commerce, you can run ads directly to a landing page or a website and people can convert there. Whereas with a service type business, it may take several phone calls or consultations or audits, etc., right? As they're in that sell and buying journey. So what we're going to pick is we're going to do a lead, right? So you can do lead or sign up. If you guys are subscribing people over to an email list and then pushing them down through a sales funnel or email marketing campaign, then you can do sign up. So you guys can choose either one of these. And then you want to name your conversion. So this is naming it. So we'll do e-commerce web design as one of the web pages that we're going to track. So you want to name it because you guys may set up your conversion tracking based off different landing pages or different websites. So you just want to name it to understand where the conversion came from. And then we're going to choose lead as our conversion property. And then you can use value, right? So you can use the same value for each conversion, different value for each conversion, or don't use a value. We're going to use the same value for each conversion, and you can price it at a specific price point. So this goes back to your business model, your industry. If you're selling things and let's say the price is $500, then for everybody who signs up and purchase that item for $500, then you're just going to put $500 here, right? If that is $20, then you just put $20. If it's $1, you put $1, right? So you guys get the point of that. And what you want to do is you can use a value or don't use a value. So we're a service-based business. We don't necessarily have to use a value for this, but we will just go ahead and use the same value for each conversion and just leave it at 1. And then you can count every or one, right? So every is every purchase that's been made based off conversion or just one. So this is if you guys have several different products or services that you're selling, and let's say that person buys one product. If you set this to 1, what's going to happen is if you count this as one conversion, it's going to, for everybody who buys that t-shirt, let's say if you have an e-commerce business, for every time that person buys a t-shirt, it's just going to track that one order, right? Now they may have brought t-shirts, a pair of sandals, and something else, and they may have brought it, maybe in a different time frame. If you just leave it to 1, it's only going to track that as one package conversion versus every. You want to set it to every. That way, every time somebody converts, you can actually see your numbers and your data and what type of numbers you're actually getting to convert, from paid to non-paid. And then you can start to understand what campaigns you need to invest more money in or what campaigns you may need to pause and tweak. So that's what that's for. And then your conversion window, you guys can set these values up to be custom as well. So you can do every 30 days, or you can just set it up to, every week, 90 days, or do custom. So it depends on what works for you. So you want to keep that in mind. So we'll just leave it at 30 days and then view through conversion window. You can do 1 day, right? So select the maximum time after a person views your ad that you can count through conversion. So we'll just leave it at a day. So this means if a person comes to your website or landing page, then they may not get re-put into that system until a day after. So it gives you a threshold. That way you guys aren't doing things and misunderstanding what type of conversion went where, and then how often someone may have came back. Include conversions. We'll check this and keep this to yes. So this is to include your conversions in your conversions column. That way you guys can actually see it when you're looking at the overview of your advertising campaigns. And then the attribution model, this pretty much just means that you guys can set this value, right? So first click, linear, last click. Linear just pretty much means an ad that may have been on throughout your website, right? So somebody may have maybe come to a dedicated landing page, and then they may go and convert somewhere else, right? So they maybe have came to your landing page for t-shirts, but they may have converted on sandals, right? So that's what the linear is saying, first click or last click. So we are going to leave it at last click because the last click gives you credit for the last item that that person may have converted on or clicked on. So we'll leave it at last click. And then once you set that up, just do a quick brief to understand, just do a quick overview to make sure that everything is set up how you want it. And then once that is, just go to create and continue and simply hit on that. So once you click on that, you can get the tag, right? So it's going to, based off of your settings, it's going to give you a tag. So we're going to take this tag and we're going to place this tag in the back end of our website, right? So it can be our landing page or our website, however you guys have set that up. So you can install the tag yourself, you can email the tag, or you can use Google Tag Manager. So what we're going to do is we're going to install the tag ourselves, and I'll walk you guys how to do that. So this is the tag. So what you want to do is you want to copy and paste this code. So you copy and paste this code here. And once you've copied that, now you can actually put that into the back end of your website. So whether it's your website, whether you're using WordPress or you're using Thrive themes for landing pages, if you guys are setting this up for a specific landing page, which I definitely recommend, it's easier to track and understand your conversions, you can do that. So you'll take that and you'll copy that code. And then this is showing you your event snippet. So you will place the event snippet code once you have actually set up your thank you pages, right? So what happens once somebody actually leaves their email address? Will they be pushed over to a subscriber page or a thank you page? And that's how you guys will set that up. So in the next lesson, we're just going to show you guys how to set up this tag and how to set up your event tag. And then we're going to test it out and make sure that everything is running accordingly. I see you guys at the next lesson.